Hello everyone, welcome to LIDA Prep. So here we are with the next episode number 9 of 10 minutes daily quant with Samir. In this series, we are going to cover a beautiful concept of quantitative aptitude on regular basis. And 8 episodes have already been conducted. So today is episode number 9. Question is very beautiful from the concept of number of factors. Number of factors is a very important topic for CAT exam point of view. Last 2 or 3 years के अंदर I guess 18 और 19 and 20 तीनों साल में number of factors पे एक question exam में पूछा हुआ है. So let's have a look at it. Question says the number A is 28 power 12, B is 18 power 8, C is 21 power 6. How many natural numbers are there by which at least one among A, B and C is divisible? So guys, let me give you the basics of number of factor first, right? It will take only 1 minute to explain the basic meaning of number of factor. Say this guys, if I have any number n1, let's say 2 power 7. Now, if I want to find out all the factors of this number, you know that any power of 2 from 0 to 7 will be a factor of this number. That means 2 power 0 will be the factor of this number, 2 power 1 will be the factor of this number, 2 power 2 will be the factor of this number, and so on till 2 power 7. So 0 to 7, you will say the number of factors are 8, 1 more than the power. And let's say there's another number n2, which is let's say 3 power 6. Now 3 power 6, any power of 3 from 0 to 6 will be the factor of this number. If the power of 3 is more than 6, it cannot be the factor of this number, right? So 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 power 2, up to 3 power 6. Total there will be 7 factors of this number. But if I ask you to find out the number of factors of 2 power 7 into 3 power 6. Now I know that any power of 2 from 0 to 7 will be the factor of it. Any power of 3 from 0 to 6 will be the factor of this. That means 8 factors here and 7 factors here. And if I combine this, it will not be 15 because the combination, right? Any combination of 2's power from 0 to 7 with 3's power of 0 to 6 will give you total 8 into 7, 56 factors. It's like if you have 8 shirts and 7 trousers, in how many ways you can wear the complete suit? 8 into 7, there will be total 56 combination. So when you try to combine, right, when you try to make the combination of 2's power and 3's power, it will be 56 combination, right? This is a basic idea, right? If you want to study the complete number of factors in detail, you can watch the theory session in the special classes as well as in the plus classes. But I hope this is a basic idea that you need to know to find out the number of factors, right? Which will be sufficient for question like this. Now, how will you solve this question? We have the number A, right, which is 28 power 12. You can see that this can be written as 2 power 2, 4 into 7 raised to power 12. So the number of factors would be 2 power 24 multiplied by 7 power 12. Now if I want to find out the number of factors of A, you see that 2 power 24, that means 0 to 24 powers. 0 to 24 total powers are 25. 7 power is 12, 0 to 12 power, that means total powers are 13. So 25 powers of 2 and 13's power of 7 will give you total number of factors, and this will be 30 into 20, that is 260 plus 65. This will give you the total number of factor as 5, 6 plus 6, 12, 325. So I'll have 325 factor of this number A. Then you have the next number B here. B is 18 power 8, which can be written as 3 power 2 into 2 raised to power 8, which finally can be written as 3 power 16 multiplied by 2 power 8. Now this will give you, if you look at the number of factors of B, it would be, so how many powers of 3 are there which are the factor of this? 17 powers. 0 to 16, 17 powers. 0 to 8, we have 9 powers. 17 powers of 3, 9 powers of 2 will give you total 151 factors, right? No. 153 factors, sorry. 153 factors. 17 into 9 is 153. So you'll have 153 factors of B. And if you look at the number C here now, C is 3 into 7 power 6. So 3 is 3 power 6 into 7 power 6. Now the number of factors of C would be 7 into 7. That means total 49 factor, right? So now I'm looking for all the natural numbers which are the factor of at least one of A, B or C. Now, I know that there are 325 natural numbers which are the factors of A, 153 natural numbers which are the factors of B, and 49 natural numbers which are the factor of C. So, if I add them up, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 5, 17, 1 plus 4, 5 plus 5, 10 plus 2, 12, and 3, 1, 4, 5, 527. There are total 527 factors. If you look at the natural numbers, right, if I add them up, 325 factors of this number, 153 factors of this number, 49 factors of this number, total becomes 527. But there is a problem here. I'm supposed to find out the distinct natural number. How many natural numbers, right? So total natural numbers are what I'm supposed to find out. Now the problem here is, you see that 2 power 1, right? If I talk about the 2 power 1, 2 power 1 is a factor of this number. 2 power 1 is also a factor of this number. So you see that this factor, that is 2, has been counted in 325 as well as counted in 153. So there's a duplication of the numbers, right? So we are counting the numbers twice. So you need to remove all the common factors. So total factors you can see, because it says it should be dividing at least one of the numbers. So I add all these values, I'll get total 527. But these are not distinct natural numbers. There are some numbers which are common in these values, or in these values, right? So now to answer this question, finally you'll have to see how many common numbers have been counted, how many numbers have been counted twice. Now look at the factorization form of A and the factorization form of B. You see that in these two, 3 and 7 are co-prime, there is nothing common from it. Only 2's power is common. 2 is 24 here and 2 power is 8. So the power of 2 till 8 is common in both of the numbers. So if you are making any factor, right, if you are making any factor of 2's with a power from 0 to 8, that factor will be the factor of the number A as well as the factor of the number B. So total, you see that I will have total 9 factors. These 9 factors, these 9 natural number have been counted over here as well as have been counted over here. Similarly, if you look at the common factor of B and C, B here is 3 power 16, 2 power 8, and C is 3 power 6 and 7 power 6. You can see that 3 power is common in both of these two values. 3 as a prime number is common. Here the power of 3 is 16, here the power of 3 is 6. So any factor that you are making with the power of 3 from 0 to 6, that means total 7 factors, will be those factors which are the factors of both of these two numbers, that means B and C, which have been counted twice. It has been counted over here as well as counted over here. And if you look at A and C, now between A and C you see that 7 power is 12 here and 7 power is 6 here. So 7's power from 0 to 6 is common. So there will be total 7 more factors which are common to A and C. Is there any common factor between A, B and C? You see that there is nothing common between A, B and C except the number 1. Now 1 as a factor is counted in 2 power 0 also, counted in 3 power 0 also, 7 power 0. All the factors 2 power 0, 3 power 0, 7 power 0, all these numbers are equal to 1. Now 1 as a factor is a part of this also, as a part of this also, and as a part of this. 1 as a natural number, which is a factor of all these three, has been counted here, has been counted here, has been counted here, and that 1 has been counted here also, has been counted here also, has been counted here also. So when I subtract 527 minus, when I subtract all these common factors, 9 plus 7 plus 7, 9 plus 7 is 16, 16 plus 7 is 23, 527 minus 23. This give you 504 factors, but you see that 1 as a common factor, 1 as a natural number factor has been counted here, has been counted here, has been counted here. That means 1 has been counted thrice in this, and 1 as a factor has also been subtracted thrice from here, as well as from here. So 1 has been counted thrice and has been subtracted thrice, but 1 is a common factor, right, of all of these three. So I need to add 1 to this. 1 factor, which is the number 1 itself. So the total number of factors, right, the total number of natural number which will divide at least one of these three number will be 505. So answer to the question will be option number 4. That will be the answer. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. In addition to this series, guys, you can also join me on Unacademy free special classes daily, live for 30 minutes. At 11 p.m. on daily basis, I'm taking this session, 30 minutes daily quant practice with me with the best and unique approach, selected set of questions for your CAT exam, relevant questions for CAT. In addition to that, there's another series which I'm running, and that series is 30 minutes daily DLR practice with me at 4 p.m. Every day at 4 p.m., one set of DLR will also be discussed, and at 11 p.m., 30 minutes, we'll be discussing around 7 to 8 questions of quantitative aptitude on daily basis till CAT. So you can also cover your 100% syllabus of quant and logical reasoning and data interpretation on the channel of LRDA Prep or LRDA Prep. So please subscribe to the channel. See you in the next part of the video with the daily DILR dose also. There's another series which I'm running which is daily DILR dose. Every day one set of DI, one small concept of DI or LR will also be discussed on the channel. Thank you. See you in the next part.